you doing? Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the RAWTALK Podcast.
And welcome, you guys. We're going to be having a great artist on the show tonight. Thank you guys for even participating in the live.
Yes.
She's a great songwriter, a singer, an artist, someone who has been on American Idol, and also, you guys, her name is ShenaSamone.
Yes.
And we're going to be having her on tonight on RAWTALK Podcast.
Y'all need to get to IG at RAWTALK_podcast. What's up already? That's what I'm talking about. How y'all doing?
Oh, man. Thank you guys for joining
Thank y'all for joining the live.
We have the wonderful
ShenaSamone. Hold on, I gotta make sure you on camera.
I am on camera.
We want everything right. There you go. Hold up.
Just as long as they hear me, babe, it don't even matter.
Okay. We waiting for our guests to come in. Dang.
So we're going to be speaking to you guys. Thank you so much for joining the live, you guys. Yes. I am excited. I am very excited tonight about her coming on.
All right. Our guest is in here.
Hey, I got to give it to you guys. A great artist, somebody who's been doing her thing for a long time. And I appreciate you guys for supporting her and supporting us as well.
Yes.
I'm going to let my husband speak to see if he have anything that he want to say. Thank you.
Welcome.
And welcome.
Hey.
Here go our great singer, author, writer. Here. That's
songwriter. Songwriter.
Arthur. One day I might write a book.
Okay, they already know you for it. My name is Jafire2025. This is my wife, Christy. And if you, I always say, where there's 2 or 3 gathered, it's a conversation. And if you're not in here, you're missing out on greatness. So this is the wonderful performer, songwriter, like my wife said. Even some work with the Pussycat dolls. So this is ShenaSamone. All right.
And we're going to have her introduce herself, you guys.
Okay. Dang, I got to introduce myself. I'm so bad at this. But let me stop. I'm ShenaSamone. That's my artist name. My real name is Shena. So, I don't know. It's always hard to talk about myself because it's like, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm an artist. I've been doing this as an individual artist, I've been doing this for probably going on almost 2 years now. Okay. 2 years, yeah. Before that, I had my own band called Smokey and the Angels for 3 years. It was myself, and then I had 2 other girls. I'm just me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I like her energy.
Yeah.
There's no fakeness about it. You know, she come on, she be her natural self. Me and my husband was speaking of earlier, we like her creativity. We like the bio that we've seen of her. Definitely. And we was actually sitting and speaking about her, talking about her earlier and how her music is very creative. And, you know, and we wanted to ask also, how did you get started? How did you get started with your music career?
Okay. I told him. Oops. Okay. So my question.
That's exactly crazy.
From individual artists. Came about was actually started a rough spot in my life. And I talk about this, I'm not afraid to share my vulnerability with people. That's one thing people like about me, I guess, is that I'm honest. It was a point where I did not want to be here anymore. I did not want to live. If you've seen my video for Demons, I addressed suicide and I had a miscarriage. So that kind of, I'm sensitive today too. Jeez. I was down, call it the rabbit hole or whatever. I just didn't want to be here. So luckily, I had a select few of, small circle of friends that helped to bring me out of that. Yeah. And I just decided to use, people, when I had my band, people always say you need to be an individual artist. So I felt like I had a story to tell. I have lots of stories to tell, and I used that energy and shifted it towards my music. So that's how I've gotten started. But I was always like in my youthful days, younger days, I was always in the school chorus. Surprisingly, I didn't pick that up in high school. High school, I decided to join the marching band for like one year, and I was in the percussion section, so I was like a cymbal player. Like the seniors wouldn't let me play the drums, but yeah. So after high school, one of my best, I've known her for since second grade. She remembered that I could sing, and she actually took me to the studio. Yeah. She knew some people. She took me to the studio, and that was an interesting. Looking back in hindsight, it was an interesting. That was an interesting deal because they were older guys and stuff. So I always, when I talk to other people that are up and coming, I try to give them ideas and say, hey, just make sure you look out and you're prepared. You don't go by go by yourself and things like that. And then from there, one day I just decided to audition for another band, and because I feel like I'm babbling on, but I never really.
No, you good.
Thought I had something. But I auditioned for a band, and they wanted me there. And then from there, I auditioned for American Idol, auditioned for the Pussycat Dolls. I was like, okay, I like this auditioning thing. And, just done several stuff like that. And yep, here I am now.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I wanted to ask, how did you started with the Pussycat Dolls? Like, I understand that you been with them and you've been auditioned for them, but how did that came about?
I auditioned for them. I probably wouldn't even be here. I'm going to take it to the fullest. Yeah, I auditioned for them. For me, it was something different because I love to dance. I love to dance. I do, but I'm not a dancer like they are. I don't pick it. Like, my next track, I'll talk about that. That's coming up this year. I'm taking tango lessons. Yeah. Love ballroom lessons. But when I want something, I go for it. And there used to be a show, it was Pussycat Dolls had an actual reality show, and they were auditioning girls. And I set up my little camera. I didn't think I was sexy, but I put on my little booty shorts. And if this video ever comes out, when I make it big, I'm crawling under a rock. But yeah, that's how I saw that they were auditioning. And I was like, I figured I have the voice, so I could learn the choreography. It just would take, and I would put in the work to do so. But yeah, I had to send in the videotape. That was that videotape. No, see. And yeah, I never heard anything. So, but it was, good try. Right. I always say it's better to try than to, try and fail and not try at all. You never know.
Well.
So how was it going on American Idol, auditioning for American Idol?
That was my very first audition. So at the time, it was like one of those things where I'm still like unsure, and I wanted to see the judges and just wanted their opinion to say, hey, you got something, or hey, no, you don't. Yeah. And this was the second year it had come out. It was in Orlando. I was living in Orlando at the time. We went, camped out in the stadium and everything. Yeah. It was I love the experience because I love seeing other artists and getting to know them and seeing what they're about and stuff. But it was shenanigans. Yeah. Shenanigans. I will say this because you go in thinking that
y'all, it's technical difficulty, but don't worry about that. The show still must go on.
Yeah, so I think I explained individual judges, but you don't. You go in, it's like a cattle call. You go in, there's lines of, 4 different, several different lines. You go in, you go up 4 at a time, at least when I did. You step up, you sing, you step back. So there was 4 of us, 4 sisters on top of that. Okay. And the producers, I guess, is who was watching us. They were like, your voices weren't strong enough. Yeah. I was like, what? Wow. I mean, at least they didn't say I spoke, but I was like, okay, where are my sisters up here? And one of our voices, like, so it's, I say that because they already know, for the most part, who they're pushing through, what type of person, what kind of artist that they're looking for. And I even saw, like, and it sucks because they were pushing the people that really cannot say, and I'm being honest, I'll always be honest. There was a girl, everybody's like singing what they want, hey, what are you singing? What are you singing before you go in? And then one girl was like, I'm going to sing Whitney Houston. It was like, oh, okay, nice. Bless her heart. No. I'm not being, and I'm not, because I don't like, I'm just honest. It did not sound good. But I'm one of those people that won't tear somebody down because of something. If I have some advice to offer, I'll say maybe you could tweak it this way. But she did not. And guess who made it through and was on TV? Who? She did. So it's like things like that. You learn, like,
they always pick the one with no talent.
It's like, it's like you're taking away from somebody's talent, somebody that could really. Because there were a lot of phenomenal singers. This one guy was phenomenal, and we didn't see him make it. So it's just they have an idea of who they're pushing through and stuff like that. It was a fun experience, but you just learn the ins and outs of things like that. Yeah.
I guess they do that because they could put anybody in the studio and amp up their voice, and you know what I'm saying, and make them out of a star. But when you see them in person on the stage, they, you know what I'm saying, it's just total debacle. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
But you definitely have. Me and my wife definitely feel that you have talent. You do have talent. You do have greatness with you. So it's good to see that you kept going on with it, and you still pushing through.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And like you said, okay. Oh, go ahead. You have something?
Oh no, I was just saying, music is therapeutic for me. So I got my degree in music technology.
Okay.
When I slow down, I am going to go back for music therapy because one of the reasons is that it helps with our mental, it has. I think it has. My goal is just to spread this into my music, and if I reach someone with it and they get something out of it, then my job is done at the end of the day.
Yeah, okay, definitely.
I wanted to ask, if because my husband was saying how we was listening to your music, and we was listening to your music, and like I said, I really thought that you was a great music vocalist. And I was listening to it, and I was listening to how strong your vocals was, and I was like, because I have an eye and an ear for talent. So when I heard you, I was like, wow, I was blown out of the waters.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
it's something different.
Because I'm always about creativity, because it, just listening to you and hearing who you could collab with and how the music could come along, and with you dealing with jazz, dealing with pop, R&B, all of that, the good stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, wow, like if they would have put the right people, you would have meet up with the right people in your path, I could imagine just imagine where this could have gone.
Yes, yeah. I am, over these last couple of years, the short time that I have been an individual, independent artist, I say individual, I am, but a lot of great things have so far come from it. I'm getting ready to actually sign with management now.
Okay.
So, we're going to see how much further we can take this. He's already like, okay, you're going to go to Chicago. I was like, dang, wait, I got to have a song written by. So he's trying to keep me on my toes, because I do get in my moments where I'm like, but if somebody tells me I need a song or something written, it's the pressure of it, and it always kind
of. It's all good, y'all. Yeah. This is a good interview, man.
Great interview.
Don't worry about the technical difficulties.
Yes. I because I'm getting put in a box because I'm very much a free spirit. Mm-hmm. Music interest is my favorite genre to sing is actually classic rock. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah.
Okay.
So I try to make it diverse.
Okay, so what was the difference between American Idol and America's Got Talent?
They were kind of pretty similar. I kind of just, at that point, because I had already done American Idol. How many times did I do that? I only did American Idol once. I did America's Got Talent twice.
Okay.
Well, the major difference is with America's Got Talent is it's broad. It's not just singers. You're up against somebody that can swallow a sword, that can, do the crazy stuff that I can't do that. And it's like, so you go in and it's like, dang, you got to compete. You have to be confident. Right. But it's like, how can I compete with somebody that can swallow a sword and light themselves on fire and not burn up? Things like that. So that's
that's definitely so.
I mean, with that voice that you have, I mean, shoot, that's very, mind blowing, just out of the water. Like, I mean, a little woman with a cute voice, that can sing so, powerful. Just that's.
Yeah. I get that a lot. People, like, especially because I still, even though I do this, I've been doing it now more often and getting out, performing more, and I kind of go on stage and I'm still kind of, a little like, okay, here I go. Not on purpose, but that's just who I am. And then when I sing, people, I think, they look at me and if they hear me talk, they're like, that came from you. I get that all the time. Like,
yeah, that's what my wife said. I'm like, that's her.
It's kind of like,
Sister Act. You ever see Sister Act with the little, who was it, the nun? And she was like, oh, mousy and quiet and stuff. And then when she went to sing, she had this powerful voice. I guess I equate myself to that. But I have a lot of picked up.
Yeah. You put me in the mind of.
Hold on, she's talking. Yeah, we got to straighten out the little technical difficulties. But it's all good.
No worries. People were asking questions and stuff, so I was trying to see. But yeah, so I've been just enjoying the ride. I was trying to actually get to Italy because they did some write-ups on me over there on some of their online magazines and stuff, and I have a connection there. But she's saying right now is not the best time because of obviously the virus, and then I guess their government is going crazy over that time. So I guess I'll stay my buttons over here until till things let up.
Yeah, I feel.
So
I
appreciate you.
I
said I appreciate you for having me on.
Oh, no problem. We are here to motivate and show other people that no matter what, you can always accomplish your dreams. All you have to do is stick to it and go for it. You know what I'm saying? So we done talked about your auditions. We done talked about. Are you originally from Tampa?
I am.
Okay.
I'm a Tampanian. Okay. Born on McDonnell Air Force Base.
Okay.
I have an aunt. She's from Tampa, Florida, but we never got a chance to meet or anything like that. She's my aunt on my father's side, but one day I have a chance to meet her.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Life is my mission now. Like, there's so much stuff going on in the world. Life is too short to not take those moments and go for the things that you want. And, if you want to meet your aunt, go. Life is too short. Never know what's going to come out of it.
I mean, I never know. I mean, who knows? You could be my aunt. I don't know. I've never seen her.
Hey, then he's got to answer to my mom on that one, or somebody.
That could
be crazy. We definitely enjoyed the interview because everything to see all your accomplishments, what is your most prized accomplishment out of all of them?
As far as my music career goes, that's always a tough one. I guess the first time just being on the radio, hearing my song, my song "Higher." I brought that out in 2019. Yeah, 2019 when that came out. And just hearing it for the first time on an actual real radio station. It wasn't in town; it was in South Carolina. So I would say that's my most, because that was like the first moment ever. And I couldn't really. I was at work when it happened, so it was like. I had to kind of keep it up. My boss knows, but I was like, please let this happen when I'm at lunch so I can express myself how I can. But he knew. He knows what the doctor knows what I work for a chiropractor, so he knows what I'm doing. And I was just like, so that was one of my most accomplished moments of the year.
So if someone wanted to launch their music or become a music artist, what would be something that you would advise for them to do before they actually get into the music industry, or something that they would want to get into to inspire them to finish their career?
Okay.
Their career.
You definitely want to make sure that this is something that you want to do, because a lot of stuff comes with it. You have to make sure that you believe in yourself first and foremost. You can want everybody else to believe in yourself, but if you don't believe in yourself, then it's not going to happen. So that's very important. And you want to make sure that if you don't have a team and you're kind of doing this by yourself, you got to kind of put your team together, make sure there are people that have your back, have your best interest at heart. That's why I kind of do this. The stuff that I learned along the way, I try to pass down to other artists. Make sure that once you do get into it, make sure that you're registered with BMI, so that when you're out performing, they have it now where anytime that you perform, you put in your, you get your royalties from that. Copyright your stuff. I know it's kind of sounds old fashioned, but I copyright all my music. Even if it's like, I know it's kind of old fashioned, but if you can't pay for the copyright right now, mail it to yourself, stamp it, don't open it up like your song. What else? If you...
Oh, no, come on. You might have to come out and come back here.
Not doing 360.
Huh?
In contract, it kind of froze up, so I didn't hear. It was like, I guess there was a delay. But contracts, please, make sure you have, what is that, entertainment lawyer? But make sure that, you can find somebody. Read it for yourself first.
Right.
But so that you get an understanding, have somebody else look that over for you too. Because a lot of people get screwed over, they go to these labels, and the labels, it sucks, and I hate to say it this way, but they get people out of certain demographics, and they're like, hey, this is probably like a tiny amount of money, but hey, you sign this contract, I'm gonna give you $10,000 up front, but then they own your soul for the rest of your life. They own your music. That's why I write my own music. I try to do it as much. I'm very hands-on. Not to say that I won't work with somebody or won't accept a song that they've written for me, but you just got to stay on top of your game for sure, and gain that knowledge, gain as much knowledge as you can, and go for it. Don't let life hold you back if you or people, because some people are like, well, music isn't, it's not lucrative. It can be. You just have to work very hard at it. There's so many outlets to use music, so just go for it.
Yeah, most definitely.
You guys hear Miss ShenaSamone. She got guys, she's a great music artist. She just spilled the beans on you guys, letting you guys know if you guys want to get in the music industry. She just told you guys exactly what it is and what it's about. So guys, be educated and go forward with what you want to go forward with. And
never let nobody, deter you from your goals and your plans, man. It's been an excellent interview. I got so many questions that I can't even think straight. But
somebody asked if I could, and before it's too late, can you sing something for us to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe towards the end or whatever, y'all.
If the internet doesn't start acting up.
Yeah. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, you want? Okay, so we'll do it now.
That was I was going to ask.
Whenever you're ready, whenever you're comfortable.
Okay.
If you know,
I'll do my. Let me see. I'll do my standard. I love ShenaSamone, "Feeling Good." Bird flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. The breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn and a new day and a new life for me. And I'm feeling good, so good, yeah.
Yeah, this is the real deal right here. Miss ShenaSamone just knocked. I'm surprised she didn't break the internet with that one, but that was wonderful.
Yeah, y'all too kind.
I mean, it's all greatness, man. If they missing out on this interview, they're missing out on greatness.
All greatness, you guys. You guys just heard Miss ShenaSamone. If you guys are a rapper, anybody that's inside of this live and want to connect with her, make sure you collab with somebody that's very educated on the music industry, somebody that knows what's going on, you guys, somebody that actually can sing, is very creative. You guys make sure you guys get at her. And I will ask you guys to stay tuned on the RAWTALK Podcast. And we are a family.
Yeah.
You can feel as comfortable as you want to feel on this show. Because this show, you can pretty much feel comfortable as long as you're respectful. We don't care what you bring to the show.
I'm on my
bed. Just live life to the fullest, and I will ask if my husband have anything before the show go on.
I just want to ask Miss ShenaSamone, what are your principles in life that you live by? Your three principles.
3 principles?
Yeah, 3 principles. We're gonna make it a little more interesting.
For me, live as much as I can positivity.
Yeah.
Life is too short to worry about the minute things, the holding on to anger and things like that. So I try to be a good person as much as I can.
Yeah.
I say, and I'm like, I have faults and flaws. Somebody told me the other day, they were like, you don't have to, like, Shena, I love you. One of my friends, she was like, you don't have a malicious bone in your body. I'm like, I'm a Gemini. That other side is there, but it stays way back. So, so that's one. Honesty. I am very open. I'm a very open person. Anytime somebody asks me something, I'm gonna tell you. I might be like, you really want it? Or, but
you really want it?
Honesty is like, honesty for me is a big deal, and I live by that. And I try not to put expectations on people and how they with their honesty and stuff like that. But that's definitely a big one. And the other one, it's just love.
Yeah.
It's love. I love people. I love all culture. I'm a very diverse person, so I just love everybody. I love to pour my love into them. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Because I'll go into a whole tirade.
Okay.
Oh man, this is definitely a good interview. I ain't gonna lie. We was kind of nervous before, before the interview, because this is only our second interview. So but like we said in the pre-interview, just be yourself. We could just be ourselves and have a good conversation. And we appreciate you being on. We appreciate you being on. You have any more questions?
right now,
I am seeing some of them.
You know, we do understand. Huh?
Oh, there was a delay. I was just saying, I was telling everybody thank you because I was there saying that my voice was amazing, and I didn't want them to think that I was ignoring them. But thank you guys. Thank you everybody that listened and do that. I can't really read. Okay, maybe I can read them afterwards and respond.
Yeah,
okay. I couldn't really. I can't. I wear glasses. And like I don't know what happened to my.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to read that.
I apologize to the fans.
Yeah, we apologize, man. We can't. We try. Yeah, we trying to you know what I'm saying, see it, but I'm not getting up every moment trying to go down the list because I'm trying to focus. We trying to focus on the guests, but we appreciate y'all for y'all input and the compliments and everything, man. We appreciate y'all being in here. You know, Miss ShenaSamone, you know what I'm saying? What are you looking forward to in, say, 5 or 10 years as far as your career?
I hope to have had a plethora of music out by then.
And you will.
And just see how much I can elevate and push myself. And like I said, one of my major goals is music is my life. I always hashtag that most of the time. And I love what I do. I don't necessarily, money is nice. I would love to get paid. I would, but that's not what I'm here for.
Not the main focus.
At the end of the day, I just want to heal people through my music. I want them to relate to it. Because, you know, along this journey, a lot of people come to me and they're like, you inspire me. Some of the stuff I'm still like dealing with because I never viewed myself as that or like an inspiration. So it's like when people tell me that, for one, I take compliments. I'm not great at taking compliments. I'm learning. That's not a bad thing, you know, compliments, but it's just like, me? So, yeah, I just want to be able to reach people and have them hear my music and enjoy it. And, and hopefully within 5 years, maybe I'll have started school so I can go through the music therapy as well. But, and at some point, I do want to have my own record label and my own, as well.
Yes, man. That's, and I know that that's going to happen for you. You're gonna definitely go from higher heights. You know what I'm saying? Because the music, your voice, your performance, you know what I'm saying, is excellent. You know what I'm saying? Just greatness.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And it's like so many people out there that is missing out on their dream. But you're one of the people that's going for your dreams and you reach in for your higher heights. And we just want to give you your flowers while you're here. You know what I'm saying? To give you a big salute for just, you know what I'm saying, being an inspiration and a person to us. Because we just started the podcast like a month ago. And this was just a dream in my head. It was just a dream in my head. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. It was just a dream in my head, and I told my wife, I told my friend, my brother, I was like, "Yo, man, I want to start a podcast." And him and my wife was like, "You better do it tonight." And I did it that one time. So first, I was just doing it. I was by myself, just hitting topics and stuff like that. And then after that, after I got the feel of it, got into it, I was like, "Man, we need to get some guests." Our first guest was CTL Smooth. Excellent rapper, brandsman, got his own brand out, Create the Light and Millionaire Mind State, you know what I'm saying? Just it's just great to have such beautiful guests come on, you know what I'm saying? As you know, as far as music and just people that want to motivate other people to greatness, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say if you miss out on the RAWTALK Podcast, you're missing out on greatness, man. You extremely, you know what I'm saying, extremely, I think this I know that you're going to go far. This podcast is going to go far as long as we continue to motivate people and, you know what I'm saying, collab. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want to come back on, because you are Raw Talk Podcast family now. You know what I'm saying? As being, you know what I'm saying, our second guest. And it's just been a wonderful interview. You know, like I said, we just being ourselves, we just having a conversation. And that's what Raw Talk Podcast is all about. Motivating people. We want to do stuff in the community. We want to help children and you know, take them on field trips, not just in the United States, but around the world. Around the world. So we got a fundraiser on Facebook. You know, it's called the Raw Talk Podcast Reach for the World Foundation, and we just, you know, trying to do a lot of stuff and trying to get donations for that. But at the same time, even if we don't, we still have a quality show, and we can bring quality people so that they can inspire others to go on. And we appreciate you coming to the Raw Talk Podcast. Babe, you got something else to say?
No.
Well, thank you, Miss ShenaSamone.
Actually,
tell the people.
I apologize. If you ever. Okay. If you ever want to join the podcast, again, just hit us up. You know, what our Instagram page is. Make sure you contact us, anything like that. Even if you want to, you know, sometimes if you have anything that you want to say to us personal, or if you want to talk to us or link up, you can call us personal, you know. Or we could just, you know what I'm saying, do it live and just have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? So let the people know where they can find ShenaSamone.
You can find me in my home, on my bed. No, I'm joking.
I like her already.
I'm so goofy. And when I get sleepy, I'm like the goofiest. You can find me on all major platforms. Any platform that you can think of, music platform, Google, Tidal, iHeartRadio, Amazon. I'm out there.
You on the iStore?
I got a YouTube.
You on the iStore? iStore.
iStore.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. Okay. When you put your music in, I probably am, because it's usually when I submit my music, a lot of people, you wouldn't know unless you. If you put music in. But yeah, for most major, Spotify. I feel like I'm missing some people, so I'm out there. I have a website as well. You can check out dates that I'm performing on there. I always try to put it on Instagram as well and Facebook. But most of my dates, I have calendars up there. I have my music on the website. Check out the music videos. Working on my third one, so I have 2 music videos out already. What else? So I'm around. Yep. Google me. No, I'm joking.
All right.
I tickle myself now, and I can actually say, hey, just Google it. I'm there.
Just Google it. Who are you? Just Google it.
Check my resume, right?
Yeah, check my resume.
You know who I am.
Because we on Spotify as well.
Somebody's asking what my handle is. My handle is on all platforms is at ShenaSamone. ShenaSamone. My mom, she had to be different.
There's people all the way down here. I didn't even see them.
I didn't see all those people.
Smooth in here. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the
I didn't even see.
Trying to weigh it back because it had stopped going up. It was just on one person. I'm like, I know it's more people in here. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was a lot of people in there. I was like, dang.
I know I see 4, but I only seen like one comment. I'm like, what the heck?
No, it was a lot of people in here. They probably dropped off.
There's a lot of comments. I just couldn't. I'm not used to, like, I don't get on live too often, so it's like when all the comics and stuff. And like I said, I wear glasses. I have not literally worn my glasses in probably 3 years. But I finally brought them in the house the other day, so it's like I can't. If you want to link up with me, shoot me a DM. I'm not one of those artists or people that does not like to work with people because, and that's another thing for Tampa, it irks my nerves. As artists, we can all achieve greatness if we stop trying to tear each other down. We all are in the same industry. We're all individual people. That irks my nerves so bad because it's like, luckily, I've been around a certain couple of groups and people that I see from time to time that are, willing to collaborate with people. But it's like there's so much greatness here and it's just not being shown. Even our radio stations, it's harder to, you got Tone Component 88.5. That's somebody, artist. If you got your music out there, I'm going to give you a little nugget. Tone Component, just DM me because I can't think of his handle. Over at 88.5, they're always looking for artists to share their work with. I've been on their radio station quite a few times. And they are what's called a terrestrial radio station. So they are a real radio station. We got to do better as artists and as people, in general, just supporting each other because there's so much that can happen. Music is a powerful thing, and if we all got together and created it, stop trying to be like, oh, I don't want to work with that person. Now if they're a douchebag, don't work with them. Right. I can say that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But if there's somebody that's not a cool person to be around, then you're not gonna work with them honestly. But the whole thing is just be kind to one another. Don't be afraid to collaborate with each other. Don't everybody is aiming for the same goal. We're all individual. All sound have different part. We all are. But
most definitely, man. That's what I've been saying, man. We gotta support each other, man. As not just my main focus is our people. You know what I'm saying? But I was willing to help any other people. But our people is the ones that got some of us got problems with supporting each other, and we need to show that we can support each other. We can encourage you. Anybody who may be down, you see somebody down, like, man, this ain't gonna work. No, brother, pick yourself up, or sister, pick yourself up. It's gonna work. And support. If we get more support, we'll have more light in the world. You know what I'm saying? To where everybody will feel like, okay, we can do anything. Let's go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? They're all ready to get together for the bull jump that's going on. But when it comes time to unite together and do something positive for the community or do something positive for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and helping each other, it seemed like they just, oh man, I don't want to mess with that, bro. I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're doing your own thing, but if we all get together and do the thing together, it'll be a bigger purpose for it. You know what I'm saying? And then when we get up here and you still down there, then you're gonna be like, oh man, can I come? No, it's too late now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because we told you to get on now, come into the circle now. Because later on, we might not even have a chance to talk to you.
Exactly, because you got so many, we got so much stuff we got to do. We got to be on the road. We got to do a performance. We got to do this. We got to do that. And then they're like, oh, she a snob or he a snob. Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're a snob. No, they just busy people. They actually constantly on the road. They actually, constantly doing stuff. Because if you can imagine somebody being a manager at McDonald's and you can hardly catch up with them, versus someone who is a millionaire that got several businesses and got have to be on the road and have to do this and have to do that. What make you figure that you're gonna have time to catch up with me once I get big? So jump on the bandwagon now. You can have a authentic conversation with me now, and I can be able to speak with you, and you can speak with me, and we can have a cordial conversation, and we could collab. And like they say, iron sharper iron, both become sharp, and we can put this thing together and we can make something. We can make magic.
Yeah.
So
I think I posted something the other day. I was like, I know who has been here for me from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And as I excel, that's another thing. You have to watch your circle and who's in your circle. Yeah. But I definitely know who supports me, who just, supporting me and things like that. I know like everybody can't come out to every show, or sometimes people are like, I would love to make it, but good luck and all. So I know who's been there from the beginning, and as I excel, you're not just gonna hop on board. Sorry. And I'm all about the love and stuff, but I was like, if you couldn't support me, then sorry. I don't like being mean, but you have
that's
to.
Not being mean, that's being real. You on a whole nother level.
You have to be that way sometimes. But anytime if you guys have any community events or anything, let me know. I'm definitely down for the community. Yeah. Actually wanted to have a charity event before COVID hit. But it just didn't, where I was going to bring artists in and everything. But COVID hit and it just, we couldn't do it. So at some point I will bring that back and have other local artists performing and stuff as well. Because I went to, that was my first single, 2019. I went to California, did not know anybody. Yeah. But I was like, you know what? I released it on my birthday, and I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to California, put on a show out there for my birthday. Yeah. And I did. And a lot of artists showed up for me, and it was surprising. So it was good. So I'm like, if I can do that there, I can do it here.
Right.
But I'm all about love and supporting people, and I don't bother anybody. I'm just me.
Right. Another thing I want to say, not to cut you off, I texted promoting the show, just letting another female know about Raw Talk Podcast, and how she could, just put herself out there and promote what she does and stuff like that. She texted me back. She was like, I don't know you. I'm looking like, well, my thing is that how many people that you don't know? You see what I'm saying? But you support them. You don't know Walmart. You don't know the guy that owns Walmart. You don't know him personally. You don't know the man that owns Amazon personally. You don't know none of these people personally. But the thing is that you want to be able to promote yourself and promote your business. I see that you had a business. Even though that I'm Raw Talk Podcast, this is a part of, we are both, the host of the show.
This podcast like our baby.
So therefore, if you have a business, I could promote you. If new people come in on the show every day, I could shout you out. I can let everybody know who you are. The more you network, the more people know you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what's been, even though I've been kind of, doing it for like almost 2 years now, and I kind of have been making a little leeway. But it's like now, the more that I'm, like the last several gigs that I've had, people have been approaching me and saying, hey, I heard you talk about mental health. Would you like to do, the Lonely Kids? I work with them, Hidden Sound Village. They do charity events and things like that. So, there's people that have approached me, and you never know who's watching you and who other people know. Mm-hmm. So I don't, you do have to be, you have to be kind of aware of who's approaching you, because sometimes it's like, okay, all right, you check them out, you do your homework and stuff. I'm like, all right, okay, y'all seem cool. So I'm not, I'm gonna go, I'll come on, and then it works both ways. Yeah. Right. You're promoting me, I'm promoting you. So and at the end of the day, it grows bigger. There was this incident where I was set to perform at the Black Heritage Festival. Okay. A couple of years back, and I did have another manager at the time. And she, we had auditions for dancers, and she was in the radio industry. She's a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And we had auditions for dancers, and somebody did not want to work with me because they didn't know who I was. Mm. So it's like, but how can you? That's one of those things. Like, you go into a job application, and because you don't have experience, it's like, well, how am I supposed to learn? How am I supposed to grow if you don't give me a shot? So because you don't know who I could become, but because you don't know who I am and I don't have this name brand, you decided to not, because you don't know who I am, you didn't want to work with me. All right.
Yeah, and that's.
She talks about
no, but promoted, so on to the next. You'll find more people, and I will be sharing your information as well.
Yeah, thank you. And like I was saying, man, if you come to the RAWTALK Podcast, if we know you, if we don't know you, if you're doing something positive and you working with music, modeling, or anything that's positive, you will be known on this show. You will become, you know what I'm saying, RAWTALK Podcast family, and we will promote you and, you know what I'm saying, give you a platform to come on and let other people see you and stuff like that. You know, nobody is a nobody, you know what I'm saying, with us. You know what I'm saying? We all somebody. We all got a story to tell. We all got a talent. We all got something to contribute to the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all about. Help it, like you were saying, the mental health issue. My wife, you know what I'm saying, and me are talking about when we say we want to work with the kids, we want to work with the adults and motivate them to do, you know what I'm saying, you know, look at their worth. You know what I'm saying? At whatever they want to do, and self-esteem or whatever they want to do, you know what I'm saying, get their self-esteem higher so they can go out there and accomplish their dreams. We you know what I'm saying, when you come in here, you know what I'm saying, if it's all about positivity, you know what I'm saying, you got our support.
Okay. Well, you guys, you know exactly who we were speaking to. So she's ShenaSamone. She has came on our show, and she has put in her insight on what she has experienced.
I had to go get my charger because I didn't want to cut off. It was like 5%. That thing will cut off at 5%.
Okay, that's okay. And she is back. So, go ahead, man.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Oh man, I just realized something. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'll turn this into audio when I download it to my phone. I forgot to turn the podcast on, but with Anchor, but I can do that anytime. But we had an excellent interview, man. And like I said, it's all about supporting each other. You know, and just because you don't know somebody, you know what I'm saying, you know, Yahweh put them in your life for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And don't miss out on your blessing just because you don't know somebody. You miss out on your blessing, and you be like, "Oh man, they came to me 2 years ago and told me was trying to get on with me or whatever,
right? And
I turned them down, and now you know what I'm saying. It's too late.
Then you miss out on, you know, opportunity. I don't like saying opportunities because you know it sounds like an opportunity.
You miss out on greatness.
You miss out on greatness. Just say you miss out on greatness. Yeah. And like I say, you worried about the wrong thing. See, I never miss out on my chances in life or greatness in life because everything that, like she said, everything that seems negative you could turn that around for a positive. You see what I'm saying? She allowed what she was going through in her life inspire her to promote her music. And then she went on to she said she wanted to go to school for music therapy, you guys. So anything that, you know, could be that's in a negative sense could be changed, inspiring to become to your life, to your talents, to things to help you to grow in your life if you just look at it from a positive sense and just keep growing.
Yes. Yes, we appreciate you for coming on the show. Once again, salute to
not to say that you know
it's kind of choppy.
It's like chopping up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, life happens, things happen. It's not always going to be roses and flowers. Yeah. You guys don't know. I was like, I wanted to cancel everything that I had this weekend. I've never canceled any interview, any performance. Yeah. So I go through things just like everybody else did. Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm not going to allow this situation to affect my creativity. I'm glad that I did not, because I kind of can see like people that are leaving comments. I'm kind of looking. I got
most definitely.
That's all about. I want greatness for everyone, for artists, people in general. But because I'm an artist, I don't want people to get taken advantage. That's another goal of mine. Is anything that I learned that I can pass on to the people who aren't, so they won't get taken advantage of in this industry, because it's very, it can be rough. It's a rough industry to get into. And you definitely have to invest in yourself too. I forgot to say that as well. You have to invest in yourself.
That's what we talk about.
Talking about that.
You gotta invest in yourself, man.
Well, I want to say that
if you have to Uber Eats or do whatever to get extra cash to promote, you can't just. It's not. I've been blessed enough for whatever reason. The universe is just like, hey, here you go. Some stuff has come to me like that. My first song on the radio. My mom, she works from home on the cruise for like Carnival Cruise, and to this day I don't know how that conversation even came up. I don't know if she was like, oh yeah, my daughter sings, but he was like, he works for a radio station, and I almost, because you know how parents are, you like, they're trying to help you out and stuff, and I almost did not call this guy back. She was like, he said, call him, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you know how your parents try to push you, and but I did, and that was and he was like, yeah, I'll play your music. They interviewed me and everything a couple of times. But investing in yourself is very, very important. Very, you have to be able to do it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, most definitely. This has been a wonderful, insightful. This is what we try to bring: insight and knowledge and learning and education in certain things, and it's just been wonderful interviewing you. Like I said, it's like a comfortable environment, and it's been nothing but greatness. Everybody, if you just coming in and you don't know who this is ShenaSamone, a great artist, man. So
thank you.
You're welcome, and it's just an honor to have an interview with somebody that. And the first interview was a great interview as well. And I see that all of us, me, my wife, and CTL Smooth, and you all have the same idea and all the same hopes for the world as, as each other. And that's why the universe, put us together and had us on this show with you, because, great minds think alike. And if more people would just, if more people would just, connect, man, it would be a beautiful thing. And but we enjoy you on the show.
I enjoyed being here. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys.
All right, thank you, and good night.
Good night. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna get some food now.
All right.
What you say?
I said I'm going to go get some food now.
Oh, yeah, because I'm hungry.
Okay,
we hungry as well.
Get ready to go chop it up.
All right, this has been ShenaSamone, a great artist, singer. Check her out at all her platforms that she's on. And check her out on IG. If you're anybody that's connected with music and you want to collab, or you just want to, get some knowledge, you can contact Miss ShenaSamone. She been in there doing it. So that's it.
Yes.
And definitely if you do jazz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Oh no, I was just reconfirming, like, don't be, telling them don't be afraid. You can send me the DM. Look, let me put this disclaimer. You can send me the DMs. I will answer them. I promise you. Don't send me no
disrespectful.
I will not answer.
Right. Yeah, no disrespect.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm willing to, if you have any questions, I'm willing to talk to you about it if I can answer them. I'm always up to collaborate.
All right.
You will get cut off.
Yeah, you will get cut off. And if you following us and you sending some naughty text to her, she let us know, you will be unfriended as well. You will be unfriended by me and my wife if you send her some naughty. But if you got anything that you want to learn from her, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry. Because it was chopping up, so.
Oh, no, that's the weird part about it. It chops up and it breaks up. I was just like, nope, I hit that block button.
Yeah, we gonna block you. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, Miss ShenaSamone, for coming on and just, you know, chopping up with us. You know what I'm saying? And letting us get the opportunity to get to know you better. You know what I'm saying? And who you are. And to everybody, this is the RAWTALK Podcast. We're on YouTube at RAWTALK Podcast. We on Spotify. We on Anchor at RAWTALK Podcast. So just, you know, and Miss ShenaSamone, could you just, you know, tell them one more time where they can find you? Just one more time.
Google me. No, let me stop.
Yeah, tell them Google me.
Just Google
that's it.
Right.
I'm joking. Besides Google, you can find me on all major platforms. iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, any music platform, Pandora. What's some of the? Yeah, most all major platforms. Yeah. I have a website. It's I'll type it in here now. You can go there. My music's up on there as well. My music videos. I'm on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. My handle is Shena. I'll just type it in here. ShenaSamone.
Pin it.
SHEN.
I said pin it. You know how to pin it?
How to what?
Pin it at the bottom of the screen.
You pin it at the bottom of the screen. You press on it and press pin.
Oh. I'm like, I don't know.
I just learned. My boy CTS Smooth taught me the other day. Don't worry about it. I was wondering, can you bless us with one more song? It don't have to be long. Just, you know what I'm saying, just one more for those who probably just bounced.
Okay. I'll sing. That's it right there.
Let me make sure that the phone turned up.
And that's my website. There we go. I don't know if you guys can pin it. Let me see. I can sing maybe a little sapiosexual, I guess. Yeah. Baby, when you touch me,
there you go. It's pin.
I lose control with words whispered in my ear, stroking my mind with your intellect, causing my body to quake when we have mind say, make love to me all night long, caressing my mind till I'm far gone. Yeah. Make love to me, stimulating my mind every time. Ooh, when we make love, it's sapiosexual. Blah, blah. I
had me almost about to cry in here.
Yes, Miss ShenaSamone, you guys. You already know what time it is. You guys heard her already. She sung 2 songs already for you guys. We are ready to close it out. You guys, we had a great time with her tonight.
Oh, yeah.
She already said that she's ready to go to bed. She's ready to
she's ready to eat,
guys. So we're gonna be respectful and
appreciate y'all
and respect the queen. You know, great talent and musical.
Yes. It's definitely been, fun, man. I was so nervous. I was promoting this like my life depended on it because I wanted people to hear, you know what I'm saying, you our second interview, and I wanted people to hear that we bringing in greatness. This is not no pooty boot show that just on a bunch of people just don't know what they're doing. We are trying to bring the hottest, the greatest, you know what I'm saying, artists, talented people in here, and we definitely did it twice. You know what I'm saying? We love it. We love you, ShenaSamone, your music. I was just about to cry, you know what I'm saying? I'm hugging my wife and everything. I'm about to go down in tears, you know what I'm saying? But we appreciate you. Anything else you guys say before we cut out?
I mean, if you do jazz, anything like that, you guys make sure you link up with her. Because jazz, anything in that nature, you know, you feel that connection that you can collab or anything like that, or network. You can come inside of the live and you can network with people that's inside of here, and they won't ignore, you know, what's going on. Only reason why we haven't read some of you guys text or whatever you guys is putting, you know,
is because we just
I can't see that good.
Try to focus, you know what I'm saying? Trying to focus on the questions and just having a good time. But yeah, man, we keep saying we about to go, but then we get into more conversations. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a RAWTALK Podcast family. It's like we just family that they ain't see each other for a while, and that's the type of environment we want in here. We don't want nobody coming here feeling tense and stuff like that. So it's definitely been a good vibe, a good feeling of, you know what I'm saying, genuine people. And she's definitely a genuine artist. This ain't no catfish. You know what I'm saying? She could really blow. Me and my wife, if she having a show, when we get everything good, we would love to see you in person. And but thank you. This has been go ahead.
I'm actually performing tomorrow. I can send you, if y'all aren't busy, some information. Is one of my friends that has her own hair salon, Phases Hair Care. They're doing a market tomorrow, and I will be actually performing there tomorrow. So I can send you the information as well.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be that soon, but because we live in South Carolina, so it's like.
See, I did my research there.
But
his out from South Carolina.
Yeah, we would, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Is it gonna be live on the air or something like that?
My friend said they're coming, so I can go, because it's like hard for me to go live. But if I don't have somebody coming out to the show with me, but I'm pretty sure someone's coming out tomorrow, so I'll have them go live and I can stream it live.
Yes, we appreciate it. Oh, that would be great. People, ShenaSamone, you know what I'm saying? What more can you say? You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out, you know what I'm saying, with the RAWTALK Podcast. Watch out for us, because we got more guests to come, man. It's just gonna be this is greatness. This is a wonderful thing. I feel more comfortable now that we done got through our second interview. You know what I'm saying? And it was.
Y'all were great. I like it.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Y'all are doing great, and you will succeed. I wish you much success.
Yeah.
And you will gain.
We wish you much.
You'll be successful.
Yes.
Thank you.
We wish the same. We already know that it's going to be greatness. I'm sorry, babe. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this is a great thing. Social media. Like I said, we was on the bus and we was talking to some people, and I was like, you know, anybody could be a businessman or a businesswoman nowadays. The way that social media is set up, the way that, you know, you can start so many things, so many businesses. You can start your own clothing line, your brand, and really, like, you know what I'm saying, do some legit stuff. So it's definitely excuse me, I'm blabbermouthing now. It's definitely been some insightful and knowledgeable information and a good interview. And I'm gonna stop talking, because if I don't stop talking, we're gonna be on here. So I'm gonna stop talking. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Miss ShenaSamone. And let me shout out my boy little Raheem on TikTok. He wanted me to shout him out.
Okay. We done shout out Raheem. Thank you for joining the live. Also we got Dion, the motivator.
Yeah.
The motivator.
The motivator.
He actually make t-shirts and everything like that. We have another person.
Yo, check out Logic Enterprises. They got a podcast as well called Stand On It Podcast. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So look out for him. Look out for his podcast.
First thing first.
First thing first. But first thing first, look for the next episode of the RAWTALK Podcast. You know what I'm saying? What else? Is there anything else?
The guy that make the books.
Okay, we got. Oh yeah, I always try to shout out Elijah R. Freeman, a great author. You know, you could get his books on Amazon. Urban fiction. You know what I'm saying? Urban is Not Dead as well. I believe the name. That's the name. Who else?
We got it.
Fly by G Money. You know what I'm saying? JJ Cause and Advice. All these people's on YouTube, man. King Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? On YouTube. ShenaSamone, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If I forgot anybody, I apologize.
Well, thank you guys and have a good night. And we pray that you guys will continue to finish with you guys' career. If you guys have any interest in music, doing anything with talent, with art, modeling, you know, entertaining, dancer,
dancing.
So you guys, thank you and good night.
And good night. And we also make beats for anybody who, for artists who paint to art or sing to art. I mean, sing to music and stuff. We make beats as well. So I was just giving that, letting Miss ShenaSamone know that we got the music too. You know what I'm saying? So thank you.
All right, we'll have a link up on that one too.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Good night, guys. Thank you for having me on again.
No problem. No problem.
You're welcome.
Now time to eat.
All right, yeah, definitely time to eat.
Time to eat, girl. You know, I'm ready to go fill my belly.
Yeah, good night, guys.
What's up? Welcome to the RAWTALK Podcast.
I'm just full of laughter right now.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. That was Miss ShenaSamone, great artist, as y'all can see. Thank y'all for coming in. Go right there. That's her music, her website. Bottom of the screen. Yes, at the bottom of the screen. For those who can't see it, just look up ShenaSamone. We appreciate YouTube. We appreciate IG. We appreciate TikTok for coming in. I believe they gave us a gift on TikTok as well. Thank you for that. And just look forward to the next RAWTALK Podcast. We have an episode. We have another inspiring, female coming up. I ain't gonna tell you too much about that. I'm just gonna let you know that she's she's my mom. She's like my mom, my second mom. You know what I'm saying? And you know what it is. Thank you.
And good night.
And good night. Woo. Oh, it's death. Hey. Huh?